Hey guys, it's Dina. So I haven't filmed in a few days. I ruptured my eardrum, so I'm having a hard time hearing, and my balance is kind of off. So we're gonna give it a try today. So I'm not playing any music because I can't tell if I'm yelling, if I'm not talking loud. So the music is just gonna completely throw me off. So bear with me. We'll see if this works out. Let's start off in child's pose. Knees wide, bring the toes together, and start sinking down. Don't just settle in, move it around a little bit first. And when you're ready on that exhale, slowly find that steadiness, sinking in. Start bringing your focus to your breath. Let that breath start smoothing out. Take 2 more breaths. And now start sliding that right arm underneath of the left. Come down to that right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Left fingertips up, spider tip fingers, draw that shoulder back. Slide that right arm back through, take it to the other side, left arm underneath, come down to that left shoulder, left ear. Slide it back through to center. And now walk your hands over to the right. Lengthen out that whole left side of your body. And back to center. And walk it over to the left, stretch the right side of the body. And back to center. Next inhale, roll yourself forward, come through that table. Bringing the knees underneath of the hips, tops of the feet grounding down. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow here. Inhaling, drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. And exhaling, round. Inhaling up. Exhale, round. Inhaling up. And exhale, round. Back to that neutral spine. We're going to bring that right knee straight out. Start with the left. Left knee straight out to the side. Back to center. Kick it back. Back to center. Inhale off to the side. To center. Extend it back. And center. few more, keep it moving. Keep the core engaged. On this next one, hold it back, square the hips off, flex that foot, reach your right arm out in front of you, holding here, or bending that left foot, reach it back, maybe grabbing that foot. And release. And exhale, both come back down to the ground. Set up for that right side, bring the knees back under the hips, right knee out, back in, extend back, and in. Keep it flowing with your breath. Keep that core engaged. And out. Extend. One more. Extend back. Hold it here. Square the hips off. Reach that left arm up. Hold here. Or bend that left knee. Maybe reaching back and finding that foot. Release. And release both the hands and the knees down. Walk the hands, one hand print in front. Curling the toes, lift the hips up to your downward facing dog. Walking it out. Give the head a little shake, no tension. And finding the stillness, hips lifting up towards the sky. And inhaling, walking those feet up to meet the hands. Slowly rolling up. And come into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Ground the feet down, let the eyes close, taking a few breaths here, grounding in. Next inhale, reaching the arms up high. Exhale, swan dive it down. Inhale up to your flat back. And exhaling, fold. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Bringing the gaze up, grabbing that left wrist with the right hand, lengthen out. Stretch it to the right. Inhale to center, grab that right wrist. Bring it to the left. Inhaling to center, and exhale, bow it forward. Inhaling up to your flat back, and exhale, plant the hands, step that right foot back to lunge. Sink the hips down, and releasing that right knee, top of that right foot comes down. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Sinking the hips down, gaze comes up. And bringing it into your cactus arms, open the heart up. Inhaling up. Exhale, frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Bring that right leg straight up, standing split. And exhale, right leg meets the left. Inhaling, sweep the arms up. Grab that left wrist, stretch it to the right. Inhale to center, grab the right wrist. And to center. Exhale, bow it forward. Inhale, up, flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, left foot steps back to lunge. Sink the hips down. And then release that left knee down, top of the foot comes down. Right arms reach up, right arms. Let those hips sink down. And on an exhale, open up cactus arms, open the heart. Inhaling, reach it up. Exhaling, frame that front foot. Curl the toes under. And left leg comes up. And exhale, left foot down to meet the right. Inhaling, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling, reach it up. Grab that left wrist, stretch it over. And to center. Right wrist, stretch it over. Back to center. Exhale, bow forward. Inhaling up, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot steps back to lunge. Lower that right knee down. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhaling up. Exhale, frame that front foot, open the heart, and then stretch it back. Left toes lift, fold it over. Inhale back to that low lunge. Curl the toes under, lift the knee, right foot up. Right foot down to meet the left. Inhaling, sweeping it up. Grab that left wrist, side body stretch to the right. Back to center, over to the left. To center, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, up, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back to lunge. Releasing that left knee, arms sweep up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhaling up. Exhale, release the hands. Straighten that right leg. Toes lift, fold it over. Come back to that low lunge. Curl the toes, lift the knee, left foot lifts. Exhale, releasing the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grabbing that left wrist, side body stretch to the right. Center, right wrist, stretch over. And to center. And exhale, bow forward. Inhaling up to your flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, right foot steps back to lunge. Dropping that right knee. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, frame that front foot. Start straightening that left leg. Toes lift. Inhale back to that low lunge. Curl the toes under, lift the knee, and start straightening that left leg. Forehead towards the knee. Then back into that left knee, right leg up. And release right foot down. Inhaling, arms reach out. Grab that left wrist, side stretch. Back to center, right wrist, side stretch. Back to center. And exhale, bow it forward. Inhaling up to your flat back. And exhale, fold, right leg steps back. Oops, sorry, left leg steps back. Come down to that knee, top of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, up. Exhale, frame that front foot. Straightening that right leg, toes lift, fold it over. Inhaling back to your low lunge. Curl the toes, lift the knee, straighten that right leg. Forehead towards the knee. Sink into that right knee, left leg lifts. Lower it down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grab that left wrist, stretch it over. Back to center. Right wrist, stretch it over. And back to center. Exhale, bow forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back to lunge. Lower the knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhaling up. Exhale, frame that front foot. And straighten the left leg, toes lift. Inhale, back to low lunge. Curl the toes under, straightening that left leg, forehead to the knee. Sink back into that lunge. And now walk the hands over towards that right foot. Sink into that right knee. Keep that left side of that foot grounding in. Walk the hands over to that left foot. And back to the right. And back to the left. One more time. Hold it, holding over there to the left. Come back to that low lunge. And right leg lifts. And exhale that foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, grow side stretch to the right. Back to center. Side stretch to the left. Back to center. And bow forward. Inhaling up to your flat back. And plant the hands. Left foot steps back to lunge. Release the knee. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhaling, lift. Exhale, frame that front foot. Push it back. Toes lift. Fold it over. Inhale, back to that low lunge. Curl the toes. Lift the knee. Straighten that right leg. Forehead to knee. Come back to that lunge. Walk the hands all the way over towards that left foot. Sink in. Keep that right side of the foot grounded in. Come back to the right. And to the left. And back to the right. Last one. To the right. Framing that front foot, back to the lunge, left leg lifts. And bring that left foot down. Inhaling, reach it up high. Exhale, grab that wrist, stretch it over. Back to center, switch sides. Back to center. And exhale, bow forward. Inhaling up to your flat back. And exhale, fold. Taking a ragdoll here, feet about hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows, opposite hands, sway it out. Release the hands down. Inhale, lengthen up to that flat back. Exhaling, plant the hands, step it back to your plank, and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Next, exhale, let's bring those knees to the outside edges of the mat, big toes touch, and sink back to your child's pose. Taking 5 deep breaths here. Next, inhale, bring it back to your table. Bring the knees right underneath. Now extend just that right leg back. Give a little push into that right heel, stretching out that calf. Bring that right knee back. Left foot extends back, stretch it out. Bringing that right foot back, come into your plank. Rock it forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhaling to your cobra or up dog. And exhaling, we're going to slide into our sphinx. Bringing the elbows right underneath of the shoulders. Pushing the tops of the feet into the ground. And now curling the toes under. Lift the knees up, coming into that forearm plank. Walk the left hand up, then right. Push it to downward facing dog. Lift those hips high. Next, inhale, bring that right leg straight back behind you. Bend the knee, stack that right hip on top of the left. Square the hips off again. Bring that right knee to the outside of that right elbow. Exhale, three-legged downward facing dog. Right knee in towards the center. Lower down, set up for that pigeon. Sinking the hips down. Open the heart up. And when you're ready, walk the hands out in front of you. Settle into the pigeon for 5 breaths. Walking the hands back up, opening the heart, holding it here or bending that left knee. Left hand reaches back, seeing if you can catch that left foot. Thank you. Huh? Please let them in. They're barking. Slowly release that.
Releasing that right foot down. And next inhale, bring that left foot up. Bend the knee, stacking left hip on top of the right. Fan the hips open. Come back to center. Bring that left knee to the outside of that left elbow. Push it back, three-legged downward facing dog. Left knee comes in. Lower down, set up for the pigeon on this side. Sinking the hips down. And walking it out. Walk the hands back up. Open the heart up, holding here or bending that right leg. Reach it back, maybe grabbing that right leg. If you have great balance today, that left arm can come up, but I'm not even going to attempt to do that today. Release. Curl the back toes under. Left foot comes up, three-legged downward facing dog. Left foot comes down, stretch it out in that downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Inhaling, right leg lifts. Right foot steps up in between the hands. Left foot comes up to meet it. Inhaling, roll it up. Reach it up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Taking a breath here, bringing that focus back to your breath. Inhaling, reach. Exhale, bow it forward. Inhale, up to your flat back. Exhaling, plant the hands, step your left foot back to lunge. Spin that back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up. And settle into that warrior two. Flip that front palm. Reach it back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right elbow to the forearm, or that didn't make any sense. Lift that left arm up. Inhale, float it back, warrior two. Straighten that right leg. Reach it out. Right arm down, left arm floats it up. Inhaling up. Both arms reach up. Flip those toes towards the other. Heels step in. Deep breath in. Exhale, sink down into that goddess. Hands to the knees. Roll those shoulders down. Sink those hips down, let them settle in. Push those hands into the upper thighs. Taking a breath in. Exhale, right shoulder comes in. Inhaling up. Exhale that left shoulder in. Inhale up. Exhale, right shoulder. And up. And left shoulder. And up. Sink it down, roll those shoulders, hands to the hearts. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Release those hands down. Step that right foot back to plank, lower down. Inhaling up to cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Left foot steps up. Step that right foot up to meet the left. Inhaling, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhaling, sweep the arms. And exhale, bow forward. Inhaling up, flat back. And exhale, plant the hands, right foot steps back to lunge. Spin the heel down. Cartwheel your arms, warrior two. Flipping that front palm, reverse that warrior. And on the exhale, that left forearm to that left thigh, or left fingertips down, right arm up and over. Inhaling back up, straightening that left leg, reach the left fingertips forward, reach it down, right arm floats up. Inhaling up, reach both arms up, left toes turn parallel to the right, step the heels in, and sink it down to your goddess. You can bring the hands to your heart, or you can open them up into your full goddess. Settle into it, hips drop low. And lift that right heel. Drop it down, left heel, and down, right, down, left, down, sink down, lift both heels. Slowly lower the heels, reaching everything up, coming back to your warrior two, and cartwheel the arms down, step it back to plank, lower down, chaturanga, inhaling up, exhale to child's pose. Walk those hands back in towards your body. Come over onto your butts. Bring the soles of the feet right out in front of you. Fingertips back behind you. Crossing that right ankle over that left thigh. Let that right hip start opening up. Roll those shoulders back. Open the heart. Hold it here. Or lift the hips up. Slowly lower that down. Grabbing behind that left thigh. Roll it all the way down. Draw that left thigh back. Slowly come back up, uncrossing that right leg. Cross that left foot over the right, roll those shoulders, and lift the hips up. Slowly come down. Hands come back behind that right thigh, roll it back. Draw that right right thigh towards you. Slowly roll it back up. And crossing that left leg, grabbing hold of both those legs. Roll it right back down. Coming in, bringing the knees into the chest, staying here. Taking the happy baby. Knees come back to the chest. And taking whichever final move you would like to here, or coming right down into your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Letting your body sink down into the mat. Taking a deep breath in. And on the exhale, letting it all go. Staying here for as long as you can.